All right, let's talk about a part of your house you probably don't even notice until something goes wrong: your gutters. I know, they're not the most exciting topic, but they are your home's unsung hero. They're an absolutely critical line of defense, channeling thousands of gallons of water away from your home every single year. And trust me, getting this system right is one of the smartest moves you can make. So, let me ask you this. What do you think is your home's most critical blind spot? It's probably not that leaky faucet or the squeaky door. Nope, it's the system working silently right over your head. And when that fails, the consequences can be, well, disastrous. And this is exactly what's at stake. A failing gutter system isn't just an ugly problem, it's a direct threat. We're talking about water getting into your home's very foundation, which can lead to a nightmare of mold and rot inside your walls. This can result in thousands upon thousands of dollars in repairs to your roof, your siding, your landscaping, you name it. Proper water management is absolutely non-negotiable. Okay, so let's get into the good stuff. When you're looking at a new gutter system, you're going to face one huge decision that pretty much changes everything else. And that is, are you going seamless, or are you sticking with a traditional sectional system? So, what in the world are seamless gutters anyway? Well, unlike the regular ones that you buy in pre-cut pieces from a hardware store, seamless gutters are made right there on site. A truck with this amazing machine literally rolls out one continuous piece of metal that is measured perfectly to your roof line. The only seams you'll find are at the corners and where the downspouts hook up. That's it. And this is where it gets really interesting. With seamless gutters, you are basically eliminating all the weak points. Think about it. Every single seam in a regular gutter is a spot just waiting to leak, a place for gunk to get caught, and a point where the whole system can start to fall apart. The seamless design, it just gives you a much cleaner look and, as you're about to see, way better performance. Let's really break this down. As you can see here, because seamless gutters don't have those joints running along their length, they are way less likely to leak. That also means maintenance is a breeze. You're not going to be up on a ladder resealing joints every few years. Aesthetically, they just look better with that smooth custom finish. Now, the one trade-off, if a seamless gutter gets badly damaged, say by a falling tree branch, you often have to replace that whole side. With sectional, you could just swap out one little piece. But, the choice isn't just about seams. It also really comes down to the material you pick and how you look at the cost, not just today, but over the long haul. So let's crunch some numbers. You've basically got three main players here. Aluminum is the most popular by far. It's light, it won't rust, and it comes in tons of colors. Then you have galvanized steel. That's your heavy-duty option, perfect for places that get hammered with heavy snow and ice. And then there's copper. That's the premium choice. It lasts forever, develops this gorgeous green patina over time, and honestly, it just looks incredible. All right, let's talk money. Going seamless does have a higher price tag right out of the gate. You're typically looking at somewhere between $900 and $1,250 more than you'd pay for regular sectional gutters. But, and this is a huge but, that upfront cost is not the whole story. Not even close. When you think about the money you save on maintenance, like not having to pay someone to reseal joints, and the huge repair bills you avoid, your potential savings every year could be anywhere from $600 to over $1,000. So what does that really mean? It means your investment in seamless gutters often pays for itself in just 1 to 2 years. Seriously. After that, it's just pure savings year after year. Okay, let's shift gears and talk about a massive factor for so many of us, especially if you live anywhere that gets a real winter. Heavy snow and ice put an unbelievable amount of stress on gutters, and this is where your choice becomes absolutely critical. The number one villain of winter is the ice dam. You've probably seen them. It's basically a solid wall of ice that builds up along the edge of your roof. It acts like a dam, blocking melting snow from draining away. That creates a pool of water with nowhere to go, except back up under your shingles and into your house. And this diagram shows you exactly how that nightmare happens. First, heat from inside your house leaks into your attic, warming up the roof and melting snow. Second, that water runs down until it reaches the cold edge of your roof, and bam, it refreezes. Third, this process just keeps repeating, and that dam of ice gets bigger and bigger. And finally, the water trapped behind it finds its way into your home, causing some really serious damage. And we're not talking about a minor drip. We're talking major leaks that can destroy ceilings and walls and lead to nasty mold problems. The insane weight of all that ice and water can wreck your shingles, tear your gutters right off the house, and in the worst cases, even cause parts of your roof to collapse. Now, I have to bust a really common myth. A lot of people think gutters actually cause ice dams, but as this quote says, that's just not true. Ice dams are caused by heat leaking from your home. Your gutters don't create the problem, they just happen to be in the exact spot where the ice forms, so they get filled up and make a bad situation even worse. The gutters are the victim here, not the villain. So, if gutters are caught in the crossfire but don't cause the problem, how in the world do you protect them, and by extension your entire home, from the fury of winter? This is where something like gutter guards can be a total game changer, especially in snowy climates. By keeping all the leaves and junk out, they make sure your gutters are completely clear before the first snowflake falls. This helps melting snow and ice flow out instead of freezing up. It reduces that massive weight of ice that can pull gutters down, and it makes any winter checkups you have to do way safer and easier. Okay, we've covered a ton of ground. So let's pull all of this together into a clear, simple plan to help you make the absolute best choice for your home. Because that's what this is, an investment in protection. Here's your checklist. It's super simple. Number 1, take a hard look at your climate. If you get hammered with snow and ice, a strong seamless system is a huge plus. Number 2, think about lifespan. Seamless gutters can easily last over 25 years, which is often 5 years or more than sectional ones. 3, weigh the costs, but remember how quickly you can hit that break-even point. And finally, be honest with yourself about maintenance. If you want a set it and forget it kind of system, seamless is your answer. So here's the bottom line. While traditional gutters can get the job done, seamless gutters are a true upgrade. They give you a solution that's more durable, more reliable, and way lower maintenance. They don't just protect your home better, they actually make it look better by enhancing its curb appeal. At the end of the day, picking the right gutters is about so much more than just dealing with rain. It's about investing in the health and value of your home for decades to come. So the last question I'll leave you with is this: is your home really prepared for the long haul?